Greetings and good day. How are you all today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in my time at Portia. We're playing this today instead of doing our routine of continuing the race in XCOM 2 against Grat Kirkland, due to the fact that it's just one of those weeks where we're out of energy, so we're not up to it 100%. Like, we're not in the mood to do it, basically. So that's why we're chilling. Did not stream yesterday, so there's probably going to be a little bit of a lack of videos in the future. I do apologize that. Hopefully I'll get back on schedule when I become a little bit less busy. One of the main reasons I haven't really been doing what I normally do is primarily because of the fact that I have been relatively busy throughout the week. I.e., I've been like working on rooftops at a few places to fix the air conditioning units and having to go up and down the ladder consistently, sometimes carrying 70 pounds of compressor, which, long story short, a compressor is basically an engine for, well, not an engine, it's basically like the fuel tank for a air conditioner or a cooler or a freezer. There's more that goes into it. It's like when you use refrigerant or Freon in a cooler, it's not like gas. It doesn't get used up. It doesn't dissipate. It stays there, right? But the best way to put it is it's basically the fuel that helps keep the items in question cool. Be it air, primarily air, to either freeze or cool whatever you want to freeze or cool. Maybe I'm not being too descriptive, and I do apologize for that, but I'm not 100% motivated right now because I got a headache and I'm just tired. Like yesterday when I didn't stream, I said it around, like, I don't even remember when I said it, but I said I'm probably not going to be streaming today. Mind you, this is yesterday. And then at like 7:30 or 8, I ended up going to sleep until 12:31 a.m. And then a couple hours later, I went back to sleep. And I'm probably tired today because I got too much sleep. But, it is what it is. I need to get a thing for this chair because it's too squeaky for me. Anyways, before I get too distracted, I would like to say, for those of you that are new to the kingdom, if you haven't already and you enjoy the adventure we're about to go on, do not forget nor hesitate to subscribe to the channel and become a citizen today. Utilize my streamer links in the description below to catch me on all of my other social media sites. Help support me via signing up to Prize Rebel, which is a survey site. As you do surveys, I'll get some points for basically helping Prize Rebel make money. I've said this before, I'll say it again. The way that Prize Rebel, like, survey sites work is basically they're an advertising company. When you are you work for them, but it's not like an official thing. It's more like a contractor thing without a actual contract. I don't know how to describe it. Anyways, because somebody signs up using my thing, my referral link, it's basically making them more money. Therefore, they give me a couple of cents per person that signs up and does surveys. Anyways, aside from that, you can also catch me on Twitch at 8 p.m. EST EDT every weekday. Don't forget to follow. Help get notified when I do go live. I look forward to potentially seeing you when I do go live. If you can't make it to a live stream, that's why these archive videos on YouTube exist. And if you want to help support me even further and get the word out on the kingdom, leave a like on the video and comment if you feel so inclined to do so to help with the algorithm, and share it with a friend. I think I'm getting a little bit better at that. Not shilling, but shilling myself. Because when you do this, when you make content on the internet, you're basically selling yourself. Your personality, your entertainment value, stuff like that. And I hope I'm selling myself good enough, basically. What the hell are we doing today? I don't know, I don't really have any missions to do. I don't really soon enough I probably won't be playing My Time at Portia at all, instead of as infrequently as I have been playing it. Lately I've been playing Chronicles of Valkyria, or Valkyria Chronicles I should say, which has a really decent story. I'm gonna say good story at this stage. It has a good story. I've really been enjoying the game mechanics of it. Really don't think I need anything right now, so we'll just ignore that. Anyways, it's just been one of those things where I've been having a blast and a half. I'm pretty sure we need to actually go to the thing at 9 tonight. I don't know why it's laggy right now. Oh, we get the awards because tomorrow's the new year, year 3. Fireside 1900 sharp. Nice, we can go to the commerce to do the expansion again. Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're close or relatively close to being done with this game overall. The main story seems like we're at that stage where we're not going to have anything to do soon enough. And then we'll be continuing our playthrough of Valkyria Chronicles, not Valkyrie Chronicles, but Valkyria Chronicles, and finding something else to play as well as our B game, because Valkyria Chronicles is our A game, but that story is getting relatively wrapped up soon, and it will transfer to a B game soon enough when I don't have to focus on the main story and I'm doing like all the other side stuff, like trying to get all the achievements and whatnot, and stuff like that. I'm still ranked number 1, right? I'm pretty sure I am, but I want to make sure. Yeah. By 2,000 points, thereabouts. Once you figure out the fact that the left side's the one that's normal and the right side's the one that's wrong, it becomes a little bit much easier to do this stuff, the inspection. The right side's the one that's messed up, and you use the left side to figure out which ones are messed up. Where's the last one at? Oh, yeah, okay. I see. Alright, we did good. I think we got 5 stars across the board, but I don't really mind if we didn't. That was more just to get the reputation points, even though we don't need them at this stage. Just busy work to do something. I am very curious to see where the story is going to go at this point, because I don't think there's much more that we could do. We did the all-source stuff already. Everything else is just busy work / finalization on, like, putting everything that we possibly could at the museum and stuff like that. Do we have much else that we could put in the museum? Hold on. I didn't check to see if we did all the trinket stuff. I think we need to, yeah, we need the goddess statue, which ruins 2, maybe? But, however, there is a bunch of stuff we still haven't gotten from the Somber Marsh ruins. We can deal with the stuff later, though. Because I need to clear out my inventory a bit. Make sure things get sorted properly. Material storage. Sort. Yeah. Product storage. Give me that. Sort all. Yes. What can we put? I'll just throw this in here. Nope, 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 nope. There's a lot of junk here that we really don't need. Igneous brick. Probably put this away. Then we put some of this away. Because we only have one more stack there. The wood. You know what? Let's throw some more stuff here. No, no, no. No, no, no. There we go. You. Sure. 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 Yeah, everything else we can keep hold of pretty much, because these are relics and stuff like that. That's the word. Oh, speaking of relics, we probably should go to the museum and turn what we do have right now. So yeah, basically we're waiting for the fireside meeting to see exactly where the story is going to go from here. Those are filled up, those are filled up. Special, this is a special item relic? Okay, so that's a special item relic. This is a small item, and this is a small. Are the dolls up here really fast? No, they are not. And there's not really that many special item relics, so I might as well just toss that one there. You get to go here. No, we already put one down. Crap. What season is this? Spring? Alright. We need one more item and then we could get that. Do we have one more item on us right now? That's a shame. It's not that difficult though. We're not that annoying to deal with. Also, in the future, I'm probably going to start titling my streams more in line with like what part of this is going to be. Like, I have the regular title with a little hyphen, and that hyphen is part 40 whatever. Wait, what's the title of this? The exact title of the stream is, waiting for it to open up on Streamlabs so I can say it. Still loading. Chilling for a Bit in Portia part 48. So in the future, whenever I'm doing like a new series or something like that, it'll be checking out whatever game for the first time, part like checking out this game, that like the name of the game, part 1 or something like that. We'll see how that turns out for us. Also, on a side note, I want to make sure these fish are doing good. Ah, boy. Because these are my money makers. Speaking of money makers, I should probably sell some of these that I have on storage. Shit, this is annoying. So this is 10, 13? Yeah, that's how many different species of fish there are in here, so that's fine. I'm doing that just so I have the organization proper in quotation marks. I say that because I don't really mind too much about how it's going and what it's doing. Also, I just realized Mysterious Merchant's here because it's the 28th. 27th and the 28th are always when the Mysterious Merchant shows up. I need to make sure that I pick some things up from him. I don't know how long we're going to be going tonight. I mean, obviously you'll know from the video on YouTube how long ever it is. Welcome. But I myself have no idea what I'm going to be doing or how long I'm going to be doing it in this game. I will say sporadically I may play this game in the future, even when I do quote-unquote beat it. And that's primarily because I wanted to like finish up certain things from the museum, or I'm in a mood like I am today. Mind you, in the future, depending on what game I'm into, I might play a different game as my chill, relax game. Be it something like Minecraft or something else. I was debating whether or not I wanted to play that today, but I still think I want to wait until the new thing drops. The new update. Because in all honesty, I do want to play it. Like, more and more, I want to play Minecraft. But at the same time, I want to wait until the full update's out. But whatever, we'll see how I feel in the future. Crap. Tired. So yeah, I might not be as talkative as I normally am. This is primarily because of the fact that I'm tired and I kind of have a headache. You hurry it before it becomes 18 to sell some of the stuff that I need to sell. Nothing to buy new, right? Fireworks, yeah, nothing new to buy. I bought from you. Pretty much the same all around the board, or all across the board, I think. Oh, fireside meeting. For a minute I was like, what is that? That's in an hour. Perfect. We'll just sit here for like the next 10 seconds, or it's not 10 seconds, it's longer than that, I know. But you get what I'm saying. We're basically just gonna sit around here, wait for the fireside meeting to occur, and then we'll go from there. Depending on how I'm feeling this weekend, I'm probably gonna do like a Saturday or Sunday special to make up for how short these streams have been lately. We'll see though. Maybe we'll start playing Minecraft this weekend.
I'll share as much as I can and try to answer any questions that you may have.
What's up with the music? Is this like you beat the game music?
Let's see where to begin. You see, there was always a rumor that there was this very powerful AI called Allsource in the ruins around Portia, and that it could control other AIs. It turned out to be true, all of it. A while ago, we discovered the existence of a location marker that could locate this Allsource. It was stolen from this research center, but later mysteriously returned. The thief turned out to be an unknown knight. With this information, Molly took the location marker and headed for Atara. Her plane was shot down over the Eufaula Desert in an ambush by the Sky Shark pirates. Luckily, although wounded and left to die, Molly survived.
This game goes over like a whole bunch of stuff. Like, this is like a cheery, bright, colorful game that I would not expect the words "die" to be in it. You know, I would not expect to hear the words, although wounded and left to die, the characters like Molly survived. Never would I have thought this game would have that in there.
By Second Captain Ms. Everglade took the location marker from Molly's crashed plane and came here, masquerading as council guards from Atara. They had a mole working the telegrams to back up their legitimacy. Although we were cautious and had our suspicions, the pirates hid their disguise well. They were about to take the all-source unit from right under our noses when Molly contacted us from Atara. She had finally returned and launched an investigation that captured their mole. With her information in hand, our Civil Corps and some brave citizens confronted the pirates and the knight in a final battle and came out victorious. We have 2 pirates captured here in Portia, but unfortunately, their leader and the knight are still at large. Through interrogations of the mole in Atara, we found out that they're working for the Duvos Empire.
Oh, okay. Mars.
Always Duvos.
What will the Alliance do?
So far, the Duvos Empire has denied their involvement. But due to their brazen act in our territory, the Alliance has thrown out their emissary and has also decided to back up Athea in their standoff with Duvos.
This sounds serious.
Yeah, like almost war-esque.
It is serious, but I don't think it'll come to blows. I'm hopeful, anyway.
What of all source? Isn't it dangerous?
Still even dealt with.
No decision on all source yet. The final decision on what to do with it will rest on us since it's found in our territory. If it's truly dangerous to humanity, we might have to destroy it.
How do we know that Duvos won't be sending more knights after this AI, like right now?
Good question. The Alliance Council will be sending a few investigators our way in a few days' time. And I don't think Duvos wants their relationship with the Alliance to deteriorate any further. So I'm cautiously optimistic that there will be no further incidents. But the Civil Corps is on alert. We've been doing an assessment of the damages done to our town. A&G will be fixing these up over the next season, including the school.
I'm hoping that the next morning the school and the gate will be
We'll
fixed.
come out of this stronger and more united than ever. We'll show Duvos we're not someone that they can just walk over.
I love how the horse is just walking in place to try and get
Before we go,
and walk
I'd like
around
to
me.
take this
That's
opportunity
hilarious.
To thank and Higgins for their bravery in dealing with the pirates on the way. Without their help, we might not have come out of this victorious. Thank you.
I'm laughing so hard because they didn't even say build at that time. They just like left it blank to thank and Higgins. Oh, that's great. I love stuff like that.
Oh, shucks.
All right, that's all for this evening. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to find me. You know where I work and live.
That's great. All right. Let's see what the next day leads to. First day of year 3 has begun. Hurrah. I still love how, like, you can change how long the days take immediately. Like, you don't have to exit the game to do it. You just can go to the options, like, I think the game's running too fast. If the options thing will pop up. Yeah. I just love how you can do that. Game speed. Half as fast or regular speed. If I wasn't mistaken, this takes a total of like 27 minutes to go from the time you wake up to the time you pass out. and this is like half that time. So whatever the hell that, less than, no, more than, no, less than 15. That's always awesome. When a game has stuff like that installed, like programmed into it, that it could slow down the time. Fucking tired. You know what I might do next December, or this December I should say, depending on how things are or how I'm feeling. I might go back into Cyberpunk 2077. I don't know though. I know I got like a bunch of games that I want to end up playing though, you know? The game's wanting to freeze, it looks like. I'm assuming this is the school in the Thin Fist for fixed. Yay! Oh, cool. Oh, a new thing. What is it called? A new Dangerous Ruins. There we go. Maybe we'll check those out later. It should show up on my map. Yeah. The deepest ruin. We'll have to check that out and see what they got for us. Actually, let's get ourselves a commission. Probably also do the celebration, I would assume. This will be the second time in a year, or second time in a row that we've been number one. Probably won't be the last, though. Hello, game? You there? Taking a while to load. Must be a really big party or a really big celebration. There we go.
Work over the last year, everyone. The mayor will now present the trophies to the top 3 builders. Gale?
Congratulations! Great work! Good job!
Is this the same? I can't. Yeah, I think this is the same animation as last time. I just cannot recall though.
You got lucky this year.
Yeah.
But there won't be a next time.
Same exact thing as last time too. Oh shit! This is a story one, isn't it? No, a wicker basket. I wish commissions would roll over to the next day. I don't think they do. I think they just get refreshed every single day to a new one. Wicker baskets necessary. Let's go to the research center. But yeah, I'm waiting for the update, the second part of that update, Caves and Cliffs, for Minecraft before I play it. After we get done with Valkyria Chronicles.
Yes, that's it. I can't teleport when I'm not synced with my station. I don't really like teleportation anyway.
Hold on a minute.
Fascinating. Can you tell us how teleportation works?
My dear Petra, you must understand that AIs are not all-knowing. My sole purpose was to control other AI systems and make them work as a unit. My code for teleportation is to turn it on and off. And I don't like teleportation. It gives me a yucky feeling. By the way, I don't want to sound rude, and I can sometimes, but who are the two blokes standing there? I do recollect one of them hit me over and over, and I don't like being hit.
Sorry about that. We had to get you under control.
Source, this is Ak, and he's been living here in Portia for a while. We thought maybe he can tell you a bit more about our current world.
Holy banana split! Lara?
No, you're mistaking me for someone else. I do that a lot as well. My interface name is Wendy. Pleased to meet you, Ak. You're the first living AI I've seen in 330 years, 2 months, and 11 days. Wow, I'm getting all emotional now. It's been so...
Lonely.
Yes, I lost contact with all of my interfaced AIs one by one during the war the humans were calling the Day of Calamity. I've been alone ever since. I hate being alone.
Wendy, where did your human co-workers go?
They all abandoned Dubai when it was attacked by orbital railguns. I thought I was going to die.
I'm sorry to hear that. I cannot imagine what it was like.
Miss Wendy, let me sync with you. I'll let you access all my memories since I landed here in Portia. It'll catch you up on what the current world's like. A lot has changed in the last 300 years.
Landon, did you fall from a space station or something? Oh, don't tell me you actually did. This ought to be interesting. Here, plug in.
Director, how long will this take?
Just moments.
Stick! A lot has changed.
What did I tell you?
That was fast.
And I'm sorry about Lara. I have missing friends as well. I don't like having missing friends. Let's be friends.
A pleasure, Ms. Wendy.
You too, Builder. I saw that you have been treating Ak kindly. I want to be your friend as well. In fact, I kind of like this town already. Who knew I was so close to civilization all this time? I should have known.
Ms. Wendy, I saw from our sync that you're running out of power?
Well, yes. I didn't want to mention it, but my power supply was damaged during our spar. It's kind of embarrassing. I don't like feeling embarrassed.
That's okay. Maybe we could help you with that. Do you need a replacement?
Let me see. My internal diagnostic shows that part of the auxiliary power unit was damaged. At this rate, I'll bleed energy until I shut down soon. I'll need to replace the high voltage power supply and its power converter.
Interesting. I've never seen a schematic like this. It looks complicated. Do you know how to make it?
Like I told you before, Director, but I'm not some know-it-all. I knew a factory AI who knew how, but I haven't talked with her in a long time. I miss talking with her. She was fascinating.
Well, we'll accept the challenge. Come on, Petra, let's take a look.
Do I need
You will be helping us with this, correct?
data discs?
Great. First things first.
Yeah.
Can you get us 5
Well,
data
I wish it would go
discs
up.
with the research?
I understand why it's only 5,
We'll know first thing when we figure something out.
but like, I have 662 data discs. I could afford to spend 100. And honestly, anybody who gets to this late game stage could as well. So we'll probably get the schematics for that tomorrow. That'll probably be an easy thing to create because of how many resources we're getting every single day. Worst case scenario, we have to go around and get some of those resources. Let's go to one of the mines though. Or one of the new places, one of the new dangerous ruins that just recently unlocked. We have wicker baskets, I'm assuming. These are all trinkets, so yeah. It'd probably be easier just to go here and then make one, or see if we have any to make. Oh, we don't even have any. That sucks. We need more quality leather. Hold on. We need more stone, hilariously enough. More marble. Marble and stone we need. Sapphires. Cotton. Animal bones. Rainbow flowers. Bandages. Igneous rock. Oh yeah, that's getting made. Never mind. Okay. That's fine. The tree farm. We gotta go through the tree farm to get there. I wish that one of these ruins had a marble mine that we didn't have to get the small stones and mine them for marble. And again, I do need a lot of stone, so the deepest ruin. This is different. This is different from the other ruins. Greetings and a good day, Tiny Twiggy. How are you today? What do you mean, when do you get the pig? I don't think you do get the pig. I'm pretty sure the pig is already owned by somebody else. You can get the cat and the dog. I'm not sure about the pig. I'm pretty sure the pig is actually owned by, Gus, Ginger, the mayor and his family. But I'm not 100% certain. The cat and the dog, however, are a different story, and how you... Oh, not that pig? If you're talking about the wild boar, I'm not sure if you can get the wild boar. The one that lives outside of the tree farm. Oh wow, this is not what I expected it to be. Challenger coins? This is all new. Received from challenging the deepest ruins can be used to purchase items during the challenge run. Alright. If you're talking about defeating a robot pig, because I have no idea about, I have no idea about getting, like, a pet robot pig. Increases defense. Increases attack power and defense. Okay, cool. I think we'll just save our coins, but yeah. Oh, wow, okay. That is a lot of damage. Holy crap. This sword's awesome. A Robo-Pig is a mount that can fly. Yeah, this is. I have no idea about when you can get it. I'm sure the information's probably on the wiki. Like if you go to Google and type in my time at Portia Robo-Pig, it'll give you the information. I have a tendency not to look stuff like that up. Not that there's anything wrong with looking it up, I try not to. Then again, in games like this, I don't really care for like the quote-unquote spoilers. How many hours do you got in this game? I'd have to alt-tab to look. When I get to the first, if there is boss, there should be bosses in this, but yeah, when I get to the first boss afterwards, I'll probably leave the deepest dungeon and then look to see how many hours I got in this one. So ranking, I'm assuming, depends, like, it gives us different rewards. If we get a better ranking, we get better rewards. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's where we exit the ruins at. So the question is, does that feed it? Doesn't feed it to us immediately, or does it? I don't see it. So I'm gonna make the assumption that we consume it immediately. Get a decent amount of experience from these. So floor 5 should be the boss fight. Every 5 floors, I would assume. Yeah. Wow, this sword's amazing. Kind of unnecessary to hit these boxes. Cool. Okay, so this is basically like, I would assume, an endless dungeon. Oh no, he hit you. Yes, the horror. Wait, oh no. Anyways. That's basically what that was at that stage. It's probably not really dangerous until you get, like, down to floor 15, at least for the stage that I'm at. Where's the other places at? Yeah, the Somber Marsh Abandoned Ruins. I haven't been there often. Probably shouldn't mark them on the damn map. Oh, right there, that's where they would be at. At least I assume. Could be wrong, could be right here. At least it doesn't take into account damage. It's more inclined to be like, hey, did you die? No? Okay, S rank. How quickly did you beat it? Under a minute? Okay, S rank. Actually, really fast, let me pause it. I want to see something. How many hours do I have in this game? Let's find out. Because I made a comment earlier. I don't know if you heard me or you had to step away for a moment, but I was asking how many hours you have in this game. And, well, depending on what you're playing on, if you're playing on the PlayStation or whatever, it's pretty difficult to figure out how many hours you have in a game. At least I think it is. A little bit easier when you play on a PC variant of a game. Figure out how many hours you have in it. Taking forever to load. Probably have like 500. I don't think I have that many. Hold on. There we are. I was waiting for it to load. I got this for free off of Epic Games, so that's what I'm playing it through. Whatever 4 days and 10 hours breaks down into, so 24 times 4 is 48, and 48 is 96? 96 plus that's 106. I have 106 hours in this game. Or thereabouts. I'll say one of the reasons I think I'm as far ahead as I am is probably because of the fact that I figured out the best way to make the most money possible, which is through kingfish farming. Or you're saying, yep, fishing is just... In any of these games, it seems like fishing is overpowered. In Stardew Valley, one of the best ways to make as much, like, a lot of money early is fishing. And heck, at this stage, I don't have to fish anymore because of what I have set up. Wait until you see my homestead. Actually, I'm half thinking about getting as much stone as possible. Really fast. Actually, I have an idea. Hold on. Let's strip mine this place a little bit. I'm getting the stone because I have a thing at the factory set up to make as many stone blocks as possible, because in the future, if I decide to sell them, then I'll make as much profit. Luckily, I was able to press cancel, but my dumbass had my leg resting on my PC power button. Whoops. Like complete and utter dumbass shit to do. Anyways, let's reopen my time at Portia. It sucks that we basically lost the day there, but not that big of a deal. Oof. Just a big old oof there. Oh. I was like, why is the game crashing? Why is it saying PC shutting down? And I realized I had my foot resting on the damn thing. Like a complete and utter dum-dum. But yeah. Mistakes were made. This is why I have, like, I actually have a footstool for when I do want to rest my legs. I have a place to put them. And that is a good reason to have that footstool. Because it prevents me from resting my leg on my damn PC power button. Oh, that's aggravating. Anyways, oof. Not really much else to say about that. I'm going to have to probably go to the video editor and slap these two parts together. But that's not that big of a deal. Hopefully the part isn't corrupted. If it is, I'd be a little bit aggravated. The save file shouldn't be corrupted. I was able to hit cancel fast enough so my PC didn't actually shut down, because it was like, alright, we're closing these apps and shutting down your PC. And I'm like, no, cancel. Oof. That's the first time I've ever done that. Because what I was doing is I was having my legs crisscrossed. Like, the way that I sit in my chair sometimes is I'll have my legs crossed, right? And I shifted myself to the right and had my leg on my PC, and I didn't even, like, I was just like, oh, this is fine. Not really thinking about the fact that the power button is on top of that, where my leg was resting. Oh, we gotta go through that little cutscene again in the beginning of the thing. Okay. That's a little annoying. But it's not that big of a deal, I suppose. Also, I'll have to keep in mind about all the books being gifts for Gust. Going good. Going good. I don't, like, I'm basically just doing this as more of a hobby than anything, obviously, for the time being. YouTube's getting a couple subscribers here and there. Twitter I haven't really seen any growth from Twitter, which I don't really mind at this stage. But yeah, they're going. No, in the game. Oh. Exclamation point derp. Oh yeah, this is, really quickly before I forget, this is what I got going on with my fish farm. Every single one is a king variant of the fish that you could possibly get. Every single one's completely stacked up. So, smile. As you can see, I'm not going to want for money anytime in the future. As for socials in the game, thank you for that. I very much appreciate that. These are how my socials are going so far in game. So I've noticed obviously the stars mean you can't, they're not marriageable. Here's something that I've noticed that kind of frustrates me. Where is it? Right here, right here. Sonya and Albert, right? Ah, got you. Well, there's a like a side mission you can do with Albert that basically has you getting a ring for him to show to Sonya, and they like quote unquote get married. However, that has no actual effect on the game. Like, they get married or whatever, they like get engaged, but you can still pursue either of them as a marriageable option. And I kind of am a little frustrated by that, at least as far as I could tell. Maybe sometime this year they'll actually get married and they'll become starred instead of hearts, which would be cool. But a small pet peeve of mine is always in a game where like they have a story event happen that doesn't matter.
Thanks for all the hard work over the last year, everyone. The mayor will now present the trophies to the top 3 builders. Gale?
Congratulations! Great work! Good job!
What's that new MMO that was that's really popular right now? Well, not really popular right now, but everyone's playing it because they got the early access to it or whatever it's called. New World or whatever. That's a game that's on my list, my short list. I might be checking that out in the future when it comes out, and whenever the hell it comes out. But we'll see. I have a whole bunch of different ideas going in my head for games and stuff to play in the future. I should have the waterproof lamps on my person, if I'm not mistaken. Also, do I have any stones? Not regular stones. Alright. Let's look for seeds. Do I have cotton seeds? I do. I should probably also fill this damn thing up as well. Or these damn things up or whatever. But yeah, at the stage that I'm at right now, I'm pretty much done with the main story. That's why I haven't been playing this game as often as I quote-unquote normally have, or normally did. It's slowly becoming more of a off-the-wall game, or a C game. Whilst the primary games that I play on stream are a game and a B game, right? It's been a while since I've played 2 games on a day, like, just because of how busy I've been and how, like, lethargic my business has been making me feel later throughout the day. I think in the future, I am going to try to go a little bit earlier. Hand of Fate and XCOM. Actually, Hand of Fate, not really. I'm currently playing Valkyria Chronicles. Those videos have just started to go up on YouTube, but normally I play like Valkyria Chronicles for the evening, and then my streams have been shorter than normal, just because of how, like, tired I've been. Yesterday, I didn't even stream. I went to sleep at, like, 7:30, and woke up at 1 a.m., stayed up for a couple of hours, and then went right back to sleep. But, I finished Hand of Fate recently. XCOM, I should be playing today against Grant Kirkland, one of my moderators. But neither of us really felt up to doing that today, because we kind of have to actually use our brains when we're playing those games, but... But yeah. What I'm playing recently is Valkyria Chronicles, or Valkyrie Chronicles, or whatever, which is got a decent to good story. Like, I'm really enjoying the story, but I could see where some people might not really care about it, because it's kind of like got an anime-ish style to it. And I say that with quotation marks. It's basically like an alternate universe World War II. It's a turn-based, real-time strategy type of game. I've been enjoying it greatly. The first time I played it, I almost played it for 9 hours or something like that. And after I finish with the main story of Valkyria Chronicles, it is going to go from an A game, which is, in future references, anytime I refer to an A game or a B game, what I'm discussing is the game that I play first, and then the game that I play second, right? So the current A game is Valkyria Chronicles. In the future, it'll be the game that I play after I play the main game. So, like, right now, I'm just playing this to chill and relax because I have a little bit of a headache, and I kind of don't feel like doing anything. So this is a game that I could just mindlessly do whatever in, you know? Like, I don't have to really think hard in this game is what I'm trying to get at. Where are my waterproof lamps? Are they on me? No. Well, this is a small item artwork. Alright, screw it. Ah, the electric furnace. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to basically grind out and get yourself a whole bunch of data disks, and then keep going to the research center. Because I think it's... What is it that you need for the furnace? I think you need, like, the 20 data disks to get the furnace. And you might actually have to upgrade... Yeah, you have to upgrade the assembly station to level 2 in order to make an electric furnace. When you get to the factory, that basically makes... Oh, the factory's so good. It's automated. Like, don't have to worry about anything at all at this stage that I'm at right now because everything's automated. So I just go there, I say what I want to have built, and it gets built. The same when you get a level 3 assembly station. You have the factory set up and it makes all the stuff, right? And you can store stuff in the factory as much as you want. Well, almost as much as you want. There is a limit. The limit is 300 storage slots. Right? I can only have 300 of these filled up. However, doesn't matter how many you have filled up because you can use the automated side of the assembly station over here. Yeah, yep. And then I was like, oh god. I bet there were so many people that, like, were aware of the factory that were just like, oh, he's gonna be so, like, ugh. And then I found out about the factory and I was like, well, shoot. Whatever, I'm gonna make 3 waterproof lamps because I can't find my waterproof lamps anywhere. Mind you, I'm not really paying too close attention. Where? But yeah, when I realized I thought the factory was like something you put materials in and it would build like specific things. I didn't realize it was an automated system like it is. Obviously, it does have a couple of upgrades, but the factory is so good. And then, like, I had this moment where I was like, what do I do? Like, I don't have anything to do. I don't have any busy work to do. Like, right now, you can probably kind of tell that I'm at a little bit of a loss of stuff to do. We need to go to the research center, do that again. Oh, before I forget. But see, that's why I'm so glad I've been uploading stuff to YouTube like I have, so people can come across, like, this individual literally made 110 things of conductive flooring, and they have no idea how good the factory is, and that they don't need any of it. So I'm glad you got entertainment out of that. That makes me happy. I'm gonna skip this because we literally just watched this earlier. This is also main story stuff after we have basically a boss battle. We talked to this individual, and I don't feel like listening to it again.
Sorry to hear that.
Miss Wendy, let me...
Director, how long will this
Takes a couple of seconds. Technically, if it took like 10 seconds, it was 10 minutes to do that.
That was
And I'm sorry.
A pleasure, Ms. Wendy.
You too, Builder.
Miss Wendy,
Well,
That's okay. Maybe
let me see.
Interesting.
Like I told you before,
Well, we'll accept the challenge.
and you will be helping us. Great. For
But
sure.
I have a lot of realizations like that in video games. Like, I'll set something up, and then something new will be, like, show up, and I'll be like, oh, shit, and, like, go from there, and, like, it just hit the ground running kind of a situation. But I'm okay with that. You want to know why? I am the type of individual that refuses to have too good to use syndrome, right? So, like, if you don't know, too good to use syndrome is in reference to, like, say you have these potions that buff you up, right? And they're very rare. You can never use them in, like, use them on boss fights or use them in this situation, right? They're too good. You don't want to waste them. I have a situation where I refuse to do that, and therefore will do something along the lines of, like, alright, so we're in a situation where we could make this 10 times easier if we chow down on this potion or this meal that's extremely rare. Other people would save it. I'm just gonna do it now, and if it gets wasted, it gets wasted. Oh well. Really? Alright. Hold on. Let's see if we can't find this damn thing. You don't like potions, you never use them? Oh, I'm not talking about in this game. I'm talking about, like, in other games and stuff like that. Or like... I'm talking about too good to use syndrome. It's kind of hard to have an example in a game like this. I'm trying to think of the game. Like a game where you have a limited use of item. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. That's a pretty interesting take on it. I want to see if I can get to the museum. No, it's probably just, it's going to be closed in a minute here. Where the hell? Did I put it in the storage? Is it in the storage? Nope. I need to buy more mucus. I need to buy more mucus. We're running out of that. Aha! I did. That's why I can't find them. Health? Got you. I have a tendency to like go out of my way to make sure I like say it's one of these like, oh, you become immortal or invincible for 10 seconds, right? There's a lot of people that would look at those potions and be like, if they are going to use them, say there are somebody that will use that invincibility potion, right? Well, they'll look at it and they go, oh, I'm going to save it for a boss, or I'm going to do it like, I'm going to wait for this moment, I'm going to wait for this. I'll look at it and I'll go, the first time I have difficulty with a fight, I'm using it, no matter what. Even if it would help me, like, at the final boss fight. Because if you look at some of the statistics or whatever, not statistics, but like, I have 522 dried apple slices. I have 25 of these, for example. I'm going to use these. Chuck it in a box and never use it. Exactly. And I refuse to have that. Either I sell it if I'm not going to use it, or I use it, just to use it. Oh, I have a question. Have you ever played Skyrim? Okay. Well, I was bringing up Skyrim because if you had, I'm still going to bring this up regardless, but what's really funny is the way you make the most money possible in that game as early on as possible is via making potions. There are some potions that I've made in that game without exploits, without mods, and the value of those potions end up being like over 1,000 gold, especially when you start to level up potion making and put perks in potion making, or alchemy it's called. I'm bringing this up because aside from being able to use alchemy to literally break the game, which I have a playthrough on YouTube. I actually have 2 playthroughs on YouTube. I have a playthrough that is very long of me basically using exploits for the first time ever in Skyrim, because I've never normally used exploits, but I had decided to use exploits in Skyrim for the first time just to see what it was like. It's probably something I'm never going to do again, but I did it just to experiment and see how ridiculously you could break the game. It's ridiculous. You become Death Destroyer of Worlds. So that exists. I also have an over 50 hour playthrough of me doing nothing but reading the books of Skyrim. Which is hilarious because I almost want to go back and watch my own read it again, because there's some of the books in Skyrim that were actually really good, like they were really good reads. I can't remember the names of them, but they were actually a series written by the same individual that like had twists and turns and stuff like that. They were basically the life and time of a salesman or a merchant or something like that. Wendy, high voltage power supply. love how you can do this. Just whoop, done. Wait a minute, and we're good to go. Some of these fish actually look really awesome in the rain. Also, a fun fact about the fish in this game, if in, you put them in this size aquarium or fish display, then you can have a maximum of 8 fish. Not 8 fish, 24 fish, my apologies, 24 fish. And I did the math. Taking out 8 every time it gets full is probably the way to go, because what that does is that gives you... What was it, 16? Yeah, it gives you 8 breeding pairs. But yeah, normally my streams / YouTube videos go for about 4 hours per part. Alright, and then I switch over to another game, game B, for another 4 hours or so. But lately, since I've been busy, I've not really been doing that. Just because of how tired I am. Because I like will start my day sometimes at 10 a.m. and not get done until 6 p.m. and then 2 hours later I gotta stream. So I don't know, I'm just saying. It's weird when you start streaming and you start getting regular viewers or people that quote-unquote expect to see you at a certain time, because like yesterday I didn't stream. I went to sleep at what? I think I said this earlier, 7:30 p.m. or something like that, and woke up at 1 a.m. and then I went back to sleep, and it felt weird when I woke up at 1 because it like I felt a little bad that I didn't stream. You know, it's just one of those weird things that apparently starts to occur when you start to become a regular streamer. Because I'm pretty sure this isn't the case, but it almost feels like you let down the individuals that would potentially be watching you, you know? It's just a weird thought process to have. Something that I felt like bringing up. Let's sell some of this stuff that we have on us right now. I.e. the fish. Do I really need to sell anything? No, I don't. Let's turn this book into the museum really fast before I forget. Oh?
So, you're going to let it live on?
Yes, for the nth time. If we don't get her a new supply of power, she'll eventually shut down.
Isn't that a good thing? Look at what it did to Portia. The type of sorcery it pulled off. I know we don't always see eye to eye, Director, but this relic really is dangerous. Don't you agree?
That's what you said about Ak back then as well, and he turned out okay.
Ak actually helped us out against the All Source, hilariously enough.
Gale, now I have seen that AIs like Mr. Ak can be good for society. I'm not blind, but I also saw that All Source almost destroyed our town. How do we know it won't do it again?
The control unit on her Barty has been destroyed. Her power supply has also been damaged. She literally can't do that again, even if she wanted to.
Look, arguing it here won't do us any good. Let's go talk with Wendy.
Thank you for reminding me to go pick up my high power supply unit. Because I totally forgot it existed. Is this something I can turn into the museum? Because I will make another one if I can. Where is it? Okay, good. But yeah, I'm probably gonna start using one of my little handy dandy notebooks to write down games that I plan to play on in the future. If I don't think I'll use it, it'll become a gift. Yeah, that's understandable. I'm starting to think a lot of the same lines as well. Like, I'm gonna find out who likes what. You can start to accrue a lot of stuff, though. Good for Ginger. Thank you for telling me that, because I was actually trying to discover what gifts Ginger liked. Oh, fun fact! If you want to, I actually look. This is one of the few things I looked up.
No offense, Minister Lee.
Well, that's amazing. That's like one of the best things I've heard for Ginger. Fun fact about her: if you want to marry that character, you need to get level 3 house, and you need to make sure you marry her before year 5. Because apparently at year 5, she becomes an unmarriageable individual.
Ah, how so?
You see, my grandpa taught me all the control interfacing programs, and he sounded just like you. He would always caution against everything and anything. He was programmed that way, sure, but it was annoying. I'm implying you're also annoying.
Wow, that's mean.
That's so very rude of you.
I got a good one for the animals.
I'm
The cat.
sorry. I was taught to be frank and never tell a lie. My grandpa taught me that as well.
Well then, I like your grandpa.
That's
Tell
great.
me, Miss Wendy, if you stay here in Portia, what would be your goal?
I don't know, Mr. Mayor. I'm still adjusting to the fact that there are humans again. I thought I was going to die a lonely death when the power in the data center ran out. It was so frightening.
I think one of the most surprising facts about this game so far has been some of the themes and motives that it's been going over. Like, again, when I first started playing this game, I never would have expected to hear the sentence, "I thought I was going to die a lonely death." And I never thought I would hear that sentence in this game.
Someone gave me a command, and I am among humans again. My primary mission was always to delegate data and commands. Now I don't even have anyone to delegate to. I guess I'm still trying to find myself in this new world.
You're gonna become a researcher.
I have one final question. Wendy, do you promise to never hurt our town again?
I never meant to hurt it in the first place, Minister Lee. I'm a supercomputer. I wasn't programmed to hurt anyone. My teleportation mechanism was used for transportation and evacuation. I am truly sorry.
So, what do you think, Lee?
Our church would never turn away a lost soul, now would we?
Well said. But, Director, do you think we can get this teleportation thing to work again?
No, don't think so. It's far beyond our understanding. And Wendy doesn't know, since she always drones on about how she's not a...
Know-it-all?
Oh, okay.
Hi, I've come bearing gifts.
How is it, Wendy?
Power at optimum. It's lower than I'm used to, but it'll do. Thank you all so much. I like my new friends a lot.
I'm sorry we couldn't get to the specs you needed. And you being tied down to the ground like that.
It's okay. I'm used to being in a docking position anyway. I'm not a free spirit like Ack. If I need to see the world, I can rely on you all. I was in sleep mode when that knight woke me and made me go into command mode. I should have set a couple of alarms to see him coming. That was
Okay. Can't really do much with you yet, if at all. Museum to put the book up and probably get to 60, and then we go from there. But no, in the future, I like when it becomes more of a regular type thing, and I can treat this less as like a hobby and more like a career. I would like to start streaming at like 6 p.m., if not earlier, and going from there. Where the heck can I put this book? It's an art piece, but I don't really want to put it like down with the other paintings. Mind you, I might have to at the stage that we're at right now with delivering stuff to the museum. But like the goal, like my thing that I want to do regarding streaming stuff is to start at 6 p.m. and go till potentially 4 a.m. Oh, that's kind of annoying. But we've got everything we needed to. Mini bowling alley? Wait, what? Can I build this and put this outside my house? Because I do recall a long time ago hearing about how you could hang out with people at your own homestead. And that's making me start to think I need to look at certain things to be able to go, okay, let's hang out over here at the mini bowling alley. Another thing I've said, or not said before, but something I plan to have, or do in the future, is I've decided, at the very least, when I first start, say if I first start and I want to talk for like half hour, or 30 minute, like, that's what a half hour is, dum-dum. Like, a half hour to an hour, and before I play a game, that's when I'll probably have a webcam activated, if I ever have a webcam activated. But when I'm playing the game, I don't know if I'll ever have a webcam on permanently. Because I'm one of those rare individuals that doesn't feel the necessary need to have a webcam consistently. Also, the fact that you can have parties is pretty cool. We'll have to figure that out later. I could probably throw this up here if I wanted to. Cool. Neat. Banquet table? I think I have a banquet table. I might even have one on my person right now. No. Strikes all around, yeah. We missed one of them. I thought it would be a little bit more intuitive like that, like you'd have a power button, maybe a little bit more minigame-ish, but then again, all the minigames that I've seen so far have been relatively rudimentary. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Now I have square tables. I need to either buy or make a banquet table. Nico, let's go bowling. I'm trying to think who would have one. I probably have one on my person, but this is how much money I have and how lazy I am right now. Also, speaking of how much money I have. No? Doesn't look like it. Not from you, at least. Ooh. Celebration lamppost? Why not? Candle? Okay. Sure, sure. And then, give me all my money back and then some, please and thank you. South Block. Ah, gotcha, South Block. We're going there anyway so we can sell some stuff. South Block and the port are like the two best spots to sell some of our fish at. 300,000 goals. Or gals. That's how they say it. Gals, not goals. Oh crap. Fun fact, I do not know if you know this, but you know those story-based commissions you get, like when A&G or A&E Construction wants you to get certain materials for them? Fun fact, you could do all those in one day if you have enough resources to do so. I didn't find out about it till later, but story-based commissions, you can do, like, you can do one, turn it in, do another, turn it in, all in the same day. I did not realize that until much later down the line. Ah, yeah, right here. Yeah, that's the first time we bought it. That is a big table. All the car ones. Yeah, I thought you could only do them one at a time, so that's all I did. Not realizing that I could have done them all at one time. I did most of them. I think I missed out on one of the cars. One of the DDs. This still hasn't been built? What are you doing, Higgins? I should have said give me both of them. Why are you still there if you're closed? Holy crap, this is big. Party tutorial. Prepare for the party at the banquet table. Invite the citizens of Portia to your party by handing out invitation letters. Pick a time to hold the party. Available dates for the party. Unavailable dates for the party. There can be 2 parties per week. You can place different dishes on the banquet table. You must have the food selected to put it on the banquet table. After the party, each participant's relationship will improve depending on what food they had. Need to buy invitation letters too. Okay. My apologies for not noticing that earlier. But no, when I get closer and closer to being done with the main story of Valkyria Chronicles, that's going to go from being an A game to a B game, and I have no idea what I'm going to be playing as the next A game. Okay. Also, and I will say it's... Oh, yeah. What? I know you said roses are good classification of gifts. I'm trying to think about what else are good gifts for people. Also, speaking of, that, we gotta make sure we give people certain things on their birthday as well. Character. That's a wish. Django likes paper roses. I'm pretty sure the flower shop's closed right now. Yeah, it's 1900 it closes at. Oh, this reminds me. Okay. Yeah, I know about the pumpkin pie, which is hilarious because you can buy pumpkin pie from Granny over there at the farm and then give it right to her. A lot of the time you can figure out what somebody likes based on their wishes or desires. So, like, if we go over here and we talk to the individual that has a wish here, it'll tell us what they like and what they will, like, take as a gift. So, like, Django, chat. He wants a paper flower. Okay, you like paper flowers. That makes sense. But yeah, you can get a little bit of insight on what they like as gifts with their wishes. I'm pretty sure, you over here, Albert, shoot, Albert likes, pots of Astero. That's always funny when you can purchase gifts from their own shop or something like that. I actually wanted to come all the way over here. Oh, crap. I just realized something. Pick this up. Feed him. Ah! Tired today. Ah, these mushroom crepe things. Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny because I've noticed that, when, like, occasionally when you get something in the mail from them, like, say you become friends with Lee, you'll get mushroom crepes from him, and he'll say he got a little bit overzealous and bought too many. Here's one for you. I need Astera flowers. Also, since we're here doing this, we might as well also get some of this, popular wood. One of my favorite, little monsters you can fight in this game has got to be this Poplar. Oh, okay. My apologies. I figured I was probably saying it wrong. Poplar, Poplar, Poplar. Let me look at it. Let me look at it and say it so my brain will be more inclined to remember this. Yeah, there's no U, dum-dum. Poplar, 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 Poplar. There we go. I'll still probably make a couple of mispronunciations here and there. You still, my apologies. I don't know why my brain, when it sees something, runs with it. But yeah, I'm more than okay with people correcting me and then me trying to take that correction and run with it. I love how I'm running and the horse is literally right next to me. Been in the desert on a horse with no name. Na na na. Na na. In the desert, you can't remember you. You know, it's always both phenomenal, like amazing to me, and surprising when individuals have like well over 1,000 hours into a game. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's always one of those things that just throws me for a loop because I love variety too much when it comes to video games, right? Like, there'll be times where I feel like playing RPGs, or times where I feel like playing open world sandboxes, or what have you, right? And to me personally, it always like makes me go, really? When somebody says I have over 5,000 hours in this game or whatever, because it's like, that's like the only game they play. Mind you, they could probably play something different, but like me with XCOM, that's one of my favorite games, right? Mind you, it's not my, like, I have a lot of favorite games. My most favorite, like, slow down, calm down. The game that I would consider number one on my list of favorite games is Metal Gear Solid, right? That game changed the way that I looked at video games. I looked at them as less of a when I was like between 8 and 10, I looked at them less, after playing Metal Gear Solid, I looked at them less as like a form of just mindless entertainment and something that actually had a story with it, right? XCOM, I don't even pay attention to the story. It's just with a combination with the mods and everything that you can do in that game, and just how like every playthrough is kind of different. I have well over 500 hours in that game. But I couldn't play that and only that, just because I like variety too much. Like, I've taken a couple month break from what's it called? Let It Die. I've taken a couple month break from Let It Die, but I do intend to loudspeakers, 2 loudspeakers. Okay. I do intend to go back to Let It Die in like a month to 2 months from now as like the B game, because I really enjoyed that game, and the main reason I stopped playing it is because I was having a lot of like lag issues, like it was lagging out for me, and I just couldn't deal with that. I don't know if I'm gonna be going for much longer because my headache's starting to get worse and worse. Like, it's getting to the point to where this right here, how bright it is actually making me like cringe back. What? What's it doing? Loudspeakers. The biggest thing for me when I do stream is at least going for 2 hours. That's like my quote-unquote minimal amount of time to stream when I do want to stream, and we've just about hit that 2-hour marker. I'll see how I'm feeling in a little bit here, like after this day. If I feel like going any longer, I will, but more than likely I'm probably going to end up wrapping up when my character goes to sleep. and maybe depending on how I'm feeling over the weekend, I'll do a Saturday or Sunday special. For those of you not in the know, Saturday/Sunday specials exist because I don't normally stream on the weekend. So anytime that I do, it's a special, just like random stream type of situation. I have no idea what I'll play. I'm leaning towards something like 7 Days to Die, because it was honestly a toss-up between playing that or this or something else. Potentially, like literally my 3 games that were on my mind to play were Minecraft, this, or 7 Days to Die. And in all honesty, I picked this because I really didn't feel like having to fight certain things after a certain amount of time. I was like, I'm not in the mood to have any type of like focus combat. Sure, I had combat in this game, but I don't have to focus on it at all. I just basically click the button a lot, and then the things that I'm fighting go away. Plus, I want to wait to play Minecraft until part 2 of Caves and Cliffs comes out. Because when it does, it's been like 6 years since I played Minecraft. It is going to be a thing that I'm going to enjoy greatly. I do have a ridiculous amount of games to play, though, from Epic Games. Like, games that I've gotten for free. Maybe not all. How many are there of the Batman series? I know I have the 3 Lego Batman games. I have the 3 the 3 Arkham games. Martha. No. Carol.
Hey.
What's really funny is at the stage that I'm at right now, I could probably clear out this entire area and make it like the party place. We don't really need this much stuff. We don't need this right here. We can clear this out. I'll probably keep everything else though. Oh, let's go buy some gift stuff. Now I'm thinking about it. Alright, fine. Come this way, Cole. Yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap up because my headache, it's becoming one of those like splitting headaches. So I'm probably going to wrap up, put on somebody else's, like a stream or a YouTube video, and take a medicinal puff just to get rid of my damn headache.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing? You said bread?
Thank you very much.
Yeah? You like bread? Neat. Have I ever been back here before? I guess I have, because I would have expected a chest to be back there. Can only be given to friends. Can only be given to someone in a relationship, because this will break up the relationship, I think. Paper flowers. Yep, thank you. But yeah, this week, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about what I've been doing basically for this entire month. Summer always becomes the busiest time for me because I have the tendency to help out my father in fixing heating and air conditioning stuff, fixing restaurant equipment, what have you. And over the last 2 weeks, what I've been doing is I have been basically replacing compressors on rooftops. And it has been like 80, 90 degrees. And when you're on the rooftop and the rooftop's been blacktopped or whatever it's called, it's really hot up there.
I have a suspicion that
And when you have to...
not.
Hold on.
It's just a feeling, since I have no proof. But he did leave right after the battle, so...
What? Addit? Why does that name sound familiar? Tree Man. Never talks about his past, but it seems he came to Portia as a refugee from the border area between the Empire and Duvos and Athera, an area of constant conflict. After arriving at Portia, he found work at the Portia Tree Farm, working alongside Dawa. Addit is softly spoken and keeps to himself. Oh, okay, guess what I just found out? Preferences are a thing. Cool. Oh my god, I didn't realize that was a thing. That would have been a lot more useful to have, you know, 2 in-game years ago. I know exactly why I don't talk to him that often. I'm pretty sure he just stays over here. But yeah, thank you for that. When you said that, I was like, the tree guy. I know who that is, but I need to put a face to the name. Wait, is he gone? Or... did he walk past and I didn't notice him? Okay, so those two are sitting together. I don't know if that has any implications. I wonder... probably not, because it was a cutscene, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't change that, but, like... I wonder if you became better friends with Addit or something like that, if that would mean anything. I'm almost tempted to look this up, but I haven't really looked anything story-wise up, and I don't want there to accidentally be a spoiler involved. You ever had that moment where you completely lose your train of thought? When you're like, I'm gonna go do something, and then you start to go do that something, and your brain goes, and it's gone. Oh, cat. Okay, no, never mind, that's Albert. Pinky, come here. Alright, yeah, that's right. You cannot give away King Variant's fish. However, you can catch the catfish, which one of the things that amused me the most was the fact that the catfish gets its name not because of how our catfish have the name, but because of the fact that fish, or the cats, love that type of fish. Apparently. I will say, I do know if you give the Emperor variant of a fish to Pinky, I think you get more relationship points than if you just give the base form of it. I actually want to see if the tree farm dude's still here. I will say, headaches like this are the worst. Because, like, even after taking some headache pills, they just... don't go away. Oh, I know why I got 10 or whatever it was last time. It was because it was a holiday. You always get double relationship points on a holiday, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Toby, how you doing? I wasn't wanting to talk to you. I was wanting to talk to you. Gift.
I really love this. Thank you so...
Hey, Gus. How you doing?
You've chosen wisely this time.
Can you... hold on a minute. Checking something out really fast. Because I know... you get, relationship points across the board from certain holidays. Hi, Pinky. You're following me because I gave you a catfish. You. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a way to actually, like, make roses. I'm gonna have to end up selling that. I was so excited. I made, like, 10 generators. I made 10 generators. Spent all that time getting all those resources to do that. And then I bought a factory and I was like, oh! Ah! So I wasted all that. Nice. Give me all this stuff. Are we making glass? Yeah, we're making a bunch of glass. Not enough stones. We have a ridiculous amount of bricks. A lot of hardwood. We have a lot more lemonade than I thought we did. The reason is because we bought all that lemonade from the port. I wonder if more people than, like, if everybody likes lemonade. You know what? Let's do some experimentation. We have a ridiculous amount of it, so we should be able to... what? Blender? Yeah, come here. Need to experiment really fast. I should probably put at least one in there. There we go. You, come here.
Hey!
makes sense that a lot of these are going to be one relationship point, but there's a chance.
I wonder if my brother Dawa will be alright without Adit's help to help him out.
Oh shit!
Maybe he can hire Lua.
Adit is like legit gone. Huh. That really surprises me.
Now why would Adit just get up and leave? It can't be that he's the rogue knight, right? Hi!
Huh. Next time, choose a better one. Kind of a dick response. Choose a better gift. Lucky I gave you anything. I barely talked to you. Speaking of talking.
Time is kind of suffocating. Everyone is all high and mighty about how the city is the center of science in the free cities. Come on. We're just digging up trash and trying to figure out what it does.
But yeah, this game's really fun. I mean, we're getting 2 relationship points. It's fine. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Obviously, it's something that I only play on situations like today. Excuse me. Today, where I don't really feel like even streaming at all, but I didn't feel like taking a 2-day break like that. That's what the weekends are for. Then again, I've kind of been thinking about potentially streaming more on weekends. I doubt that'll actually become a thing because I have a tendency to either be really busy on weekends, having to do a lot of stuff, or using it as a time just to chill and lay around all day. This is the save. I'm gonna actually exit out of the game and look something up really quickly. I'm gonna look up the added stuff really fast. I actually am curious about what they say about it. And I'm gonna wrap up here because this day. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier about headaches like this, where even after you take headache pills, they don't go away, and they just remain a constant tap your shoulder. Hey, I'm still here. Just go away, headache.